Hi, my name is Balakrishna Charaka. Today I would like to discuss about the risk-driven model, which is a part of software architecture. So before going to discuss about risk-driven model, I would like to discuss about what is software architecture. It is the creating a high-level structures and documenting of those structures of a project is known as software architecture. So uh, with this software architecture, every software system has some risks, some system failures or the software failures or the security issues. So to prevent those things, we have to do some architecture like groundwork. So if it with this software architecture, we can for some extent we can reduce the risk. So we have a model for that. First of all, what is the importance of the software architecture? So, software architecture plays a crucial role in the software systems, in the field of software systems. As I told you, security issues that will cause cause a major impact on the software systems. So, uh, with this risk-driven models, we can reduce the risk. So, first of all, what is risk-driven models? The risk-driven model guides the developers to apply a minimal set of architecture techniques to reduce the risk. As I told you that if it is a security issues or those things, if it is a uh, if it is a high experienced developer, then he can easily find out the risk and he can easily he will use some techniques to reduce the uh, risks. So the model comprises of three steps. First is identifying and prioritizing the risks, and after that one, select and apply set of techniques and evaluate risk reduction. First is identifying the risk. If it is a experienced developer, then he can easily find out the risk. But if it is a uh, less experienced developer or a new to this particular domain, then it is not that easy to find out the risk. So the easiest way to find out the risk is if we start from the requirements phase, then we can easily find out the risk. But if the communication between the developer and the clients is not that good, then about the requirements, then we can't find out the risks. So that will cause a major impact on the software systems. After that, prioritizing the risks. We can prioritize the risk based on the complexity. Security issues will give the those are more complex and will give the high priority to those one. And same like software systems and the software failures and the system failures. If it is a cosmetic changes, then we can give the less priority to those things. After this, identifying and prioritizing the risk, we'll use some techniques. We'll use some techniques to reduce the risks. So, software architecture has a different levels of techniques. That is a spectrum from analysis to solution and techniques, mitigation risks, and optimal basket of techniques. So these three levels helps to analyze. Actually, these levels is used to analyze uh, analyze the risk, and these three levels will help out which technique has to be used and all. This identifying risk, prioritizing in the techniques, these are the risk-driven model thing. So that is. So if you have any suggestions, you can help me out on these things, so that um, I can get more knowledge on this software architecture. So thank you.